All right, what's going on, everybody? So, got some good news here. Hopefully, you guys can see my screen okay. I'm about to post this video right in here. But what I'm going to do is, let me close that out. I'm going to show you guys some stuff about Calltools. I think you guys know where I'm going to be going with this, but still definitely room for improvement. But I wanted to get this out there to at least have this functionality. So, we're going to go into Calltools real quick. We're going to click on phone list, and I'm going to go ahead and delete out these test ones that are in here real quick. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a new one. We're going to create a new list, and we're going to call this D for D. We're going to say this is our Driving for Dollars list, and then this is going to be attached to a Driving for Dollars campaign. So we're going to log into REISift, log in, and I'm going to go to my records, and I'm going to filter by my deal machine, ouchies, May 2020 cold call. Okay, you guys know how to make ouchies and all that kind of stuff, so don't, I'm not going to go through all that, but we see we got phone numbers in all these records here. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of these, go to actions, integrations, Calltools. We're going to go over to Calltools, make sure we get this ID from the file, and we're going to click apply. We're going to put that ID right here. We're going to click next, and we're going to add a tag to this, and we're going to call it Calltools. We'll just call it Calltools for now. Actually, Calltools May 2020. We'll do something like that, so that we know these went to Calltools. This went to Calltools in May. Went through the API, and then click confirm. Oh, shoot, I never mapped my API token. So let me go ahead and do that now. So what you'll do is you click on your settings tab here, and then you click on integrations, and then you got to put an API token in here. So let me go ahead and grab that real quick. I'm going to show you guys where to grab it, but I'm not going to show you guys my token, okay? So you go and click on account, and then click on API documentation. And you're going to see where it says API token. You're going to copy that token and just paste it in there. I'm not going to show you guys mine. I'm going to pause this real quick, and then I'm going to paste it in there and then go from there. All right, so I've added my API key. I just realized that I never switched the screen over, so let me pause it for one more second real quick. Okay. Only reason I want to do that is because, if you guys see my API key in, someone copies it, and then they see an ID in, then he just push random data into my account, and that wouldn't be no fun. All right, so we have my API key set under the integrations tab there, and then we're going to get this D for D one. We're going to copy this all over again, and then we're going to come over here, and we're just going to filter. I'm just going to filter by that Calltools. Oh, I guess we never actually sent it, so we're just filter back by deal machine, cold call, and then we're going to select all these records, integrations, Calltools, apply, paste that key in there, or that ID. Then we're going to call this Calltools May 2020, and then click create, and then click confirm, and that's going to start sending it over. We go back over to Calltools, and we refresh, and you'll see now we have 16 numbers in here. I can refresh again, and you're going to see that it's just continually adding numbers in here. It's about... So what Calltools allows is they allow 5 records a second. It's basically somewhere between 12,000 and 15,000 numbers that would be added in an hour. So if you say you have, let's just say you have, for example, 1,000 phone numbers or 1,000 records, and each of those on average have, let's just even say 5 phone numbers. That's 5,000 records that would be added into Calltools. So that might take somewhere around 20 minutes, let's say, to push over. So just so you guys have an idea on timeline, there will be under activity, there is going to be an activity view. So you can view this information and the results of it and when it's happening. Kind of the downfall right now is that we really don't know when it's going to be finished. You can look at basically and make the assumption based off of what you know about your data, saying, hey, I have generally, 1 to 3 phone numbers or 5, 6 phone numbers per record. So I'm assuming I'm going to have somewhere around 5,000 phone numbers, so I know it's probably going to be finished in by about 30 minutes. We don't have anything hooked like an email is sent or anything that I'm aware of right now, but I just wanted to get this pushed out there. I wanted you guys to be able to start using it so that you can start pushing, like, for example, pushing your ouchies campaigns over into a cold calling campaign is a pain in the butt. By exporting and then doing it and exporting and doing it is a pain. So now you can do that really easily. So what I would do now that this is made is I would come over here, and if you could look at my campaigns, we have the ouchies campaign. So we'd come over here to our phone list, and we would go to that record or that list, and we'd say attach to campaign, choose the ouchies campaign, click attach, and there we go. We go over to campaigns, and we're going to see that the ouchies campaign has, well, besides the fact that it already has lists associated with it, another list actually of Deal Machine, it would not benefit us too much having both of these here. But okay, so I think that's pretty much everything. Okay, so actually one more thing you need to worry about is this is where it starts getting really important, that next month you suppress out your previous month's campaign, right, by doing something like this. Because if you don't do that, if you don't suppress out the do not include for Deal Machine, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up creating duplicates. So you want to remove the previous months and then filter by the Deal Machine, right? And all these records now are brand new. Click on clean, and these are the ones I would want to tag and bring into the next, campaign, because I would not want any records that are, on the previous month's campaign. So these ones right here are all new. So I wouldn't want any of these numbers, yes, as well. I wouldn't want any of these records from Ouchies Made 2020 to be sent into this list, because if I did that, it would actually duplicate it. Because on the API level, so we're at 500 now. At the API level, it doesn't allow us to check a single list if the contact already exists inside of that list. So that's something to be aware of. You want to make sure that you're managing your data even more so, and then kind of enforcing that structure. Really sucks that we can't, do that for you because of the limitations of the API, but it's simple enough, right? It's part of the whole process anyway. Suppress out your previous month's campaign, and then retag your data for the next month. Then you would recycle that campaign or that list, and you would add your new data in on a new list, and you'd be rocking and rolling. Okay. So we're going to cover this during Thursday's mastermind in even more details to answer all the questions around it. And obviously I'm going to do some training around it as well. So I just wanted to put this out there so you guys knew how to do it, knew everything that was needed, so you guys can start rocking and rolling. So hopefully this was useful to you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm super excited about being able to do this. I'm really excited to add this to my trainual, training so that my VAs can take over on it. One step closer to being hands off in your business and close and to, not having to worry about minuscule tasks like copying, data multiple times. So thanks guys. Appreciate it.